But it is Monday. Nobody loves Monday. Nobody likes Monday. Well, maybe there's some people like Mondays. Madman definitely doesn't like Mondays. Hopefully nobody's got a case of the Mondays. But here on Mondays, we play viewer-created ships. And that's what you all are here for. At least, I hope that's what you're here for, because that's what we're doing. So my voice is a little tired also, because, oh man, yesterday was a long day of singing. But we are going to play a ship from RPGNerdos, because that's how we always start Mondays. We have a ship. This is not the ship we were originally going to play. RPG set a last-minute update with something interesting called the Restorator. R-E-S-T-O-R-A-T-O-R. Restorator. Elevator Restorator. Ship from RPGNerdos. We're having a great day. About to go to PT. Getting a cast off today. What is a physical therapy? Is that what that is? Cast off. So, like you broke a bone or something, huh? Okay. Well, I hope it goes well getting your cast off and starting physical therapy. Doesn't sound like something I'd like to do, but you know, it means you're recovering, I guess. So that's good. Weekends being over is a sad thing, but hey, it has one bright side. It means next weekend is one day closer. That's more positivity than I expect from you, man. Well, let's see what the Restorator or the Wallfare has going on. It's a crystal cruiser. That is a vessel that features no shielding. That's been a common theme for RPGNerdos ships lately. We've had a number of ships with no shields. But immensely high regeneration potential to sustain itself. That's cool. Utilize the synergy of your internal bioplating with your weaponry to thrive. Apex Predator. Killing crew restores 1 health to your ship. Weapon control has decent resistance to system damage. The ship has internal reverse ion field. Alright, so we have reverse ion field and bioplating. We have to kill enemy crew to restore health. That's interesting. You're also positive because your vacation is slowly getting closer. Ah, you have a vacation coming up. Nice, man. Hey, Gunther with another sub. Thank you for the 13 months, Gunther. Sub hype train, that's right. Shields are a myth, yeah. For all these viewerships, they definitely are. You're gonna binge some Last Epoch? Yeah. I'll be honest, I've been really tired the last, week. Maybe a little bit longer. This Wednesday, I have no rehearsal because Easter Sunday was yesterday. And we get a break off from rehearsal. I might just take Wednesday off from streaming just to have a recovery day, because the last week and a half has been crazy with extra rehearsals, auditions, gigs. I think I might just not stream it all on Wednesday, just to have a recovery day. So, and I probably will binge some Last Epoch on my day off too, but we'll see. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. All right, well, I don't show any augments, so they're all hidden. We have an anti-bio beam for crew killing. And we have a Dragonov. What is a Dragonov battle laser? This baffling weapon has been designed by Lania specifically and fires molten nuggets of volatile material. Each hit to the hull has a 30% chance to break off parts of it. Whenever that happens, extra system damage is dealt and you receive a scrap. So interesting. We have weapons that give us scrap, and if we kill crew, we gain health back. That is quite an interesting mechanic there. My baritone... probably I'm like kind of between baritone and tenor, but I sing tenor at all my jobs. Mainly it's my church job, so I'm the tenor section leader at my church job. Rest is important, yeah. I definitely need to get some rest soon. I'm running a healing build. All right, well we have 3 NGs and a crystal crew. Shields that can never get upgraded. Start with level 5 weapons. Pretty nice. We got a story time. I'll tell you all how my weekend went as well. With I had my first rehearsal for the Murder Mystery Company and had my first gig running sound. So it was a very busy weekend. It was a good weekend. It was busy. Do we have Gibbs? Follow the rebellion. Alrighty, the best type of Gibbs, the invisibility Gibbs. Gibbs. Alright, let's get our Abyssal Lantern. That's for you, Meow. Your favorite augment of all time. Dragonov can give you 1 scrap, and bioplating, among other things, is a better repair arm. Can I... If I click on this guy, see effects. I kind of wish this showed internal augments, but I don't know what is this supposed to show? Oh, maybe, no, internalize augments. That's if I have an augment that I can internalize. So I don't actually see my internalized augments. I thought that's what CFX is supposed to do, but maybe that's for some other specific mod augment or something. Bioplating isn't usually internalizable, hence why it doesn't have an entry. Okay. Alright. Well, what about internalized ion shielding or whatever? Because we have that, don't we? I'm pretty sure we have that. I think I want this guy to be not on piloting. Let's have this guy here. I mean, because maybe we'll actually want to go boarding if we have a crew-killing ship, potentially. Actually, we don't need anybody on shields, so let's put you on engines and we'll get a silly device on doors here. Manning shields does nothing since we can't ever upgrade our shields, so silly device. Of course, you're the first one we gotta get on the ship here. Okay, alright. Alright, let's check out this self-healing ship build. Yeah, I've been so busy with, oh, we probably also must have a way to see inside their ship. Yeah, I've been so busy with, like, hold on a second. Oh, crap, I didn't time that right. Wait, why did it flak? Oh, that's how we get our scrap. I've been so busy with, like, singing stuff and rehearsals and auditions that I haven't been able to even play that much last Epoch since it came out on Thursday-ish. So, like, I was super excited for the new season, and I've been able to barely play because I've been so tired and busy. So, I've collected all the level 1 hype train emotes. All right. Okay, so we took 1 damage and then we healed it from scrap recovery arm, I think, hull repair arm or whatever, the bioplating. I forget exactly the bioplating's stats, to be honest. Alright, so if we go through 2 nebula jumps, we get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So I'm here at 5, we're good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay. But yeah, I think last Epoch, for anybody who's an ARPG player, I think they've had a pretty good initial weekend for their, and I'm never going to be able to get dodge training unless we fight an ion-only ship. Sorry, I keep saying things and then getting distracted. But I think last Epoch, which is an ARPG that I really enjoy, had a new season start on Thursday. I think they've had a pretty good starting weekend, actually. Huh. Somehow they repaired, even though they killed all their crew. Okay. This is actually kind of hard to crew kill. I'm not doing too much damage. I have to turn off the Dragonov. Okay, 1 down. Alright. Bioplating generally has a strong synergy with my Dragonov. Make sure to get the crits in. Make sure to get those crits in. How do I control that? Just get lucky, right? I think I take a little more damage here because I didn't recharge my weapon. There it is. Nice! Whew, free weapon. Last Epoch is banging. There's a ton of videos showing prominent PoE content creators enjoying the heck out of it. So, Madman, you're going to start playing it because the content creators that are PoE lovers have convinced you, or have you played it before? Because I'm a huge Last Epoch fan. I played a ton of it. What is my here? I know I'm not talking about FTL enough, but what's my hours in Last Epoch? I'm at 327 hours, so that has been one of my go-to ARPGs for funsies. You did play it before? Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure how. I mean, most people who enjoy one ARPG are going to be at least semi-interested in other ARPGs. But F you FTL, you piece of crap. Asteroid field, first random asteroid into my fucking weapons. F you. F you, game. I feel like this ship needs system something. Because I've literally taken 2 shots to the weapons and I literally can't do anything. So much loot dopamine for last epoch, yeah. What a shitty fight this is becoming. Do you not plan on an asteroid field fight RPG? Because Jesus Christ, this is effing stupid right now. I thought you had something that was supposed to keep weapons from taking damage. It's definitely not working. F your shields, douchebag. And give me the fuck out of this fight. Jesus Christ. My regional, let me recover fast. Okay, I thought there was something at the beginning that said weapons are less likely to go offline. Am I crazy? Did I not read something about that? I thought something about your ship said weapons are have some protection or something. After PoE 2, last epoch is so fast paced. It's so nice. Yeah. And you feel a lot more powerful. I think that's one of the big things that a lot of people who have been not happy about the latest Path of Exile 2 update I've been complaining about is that you just don't feel powerful, or the power creep is too slow or something, and you definitely feel pretty strong pretty quickly on last epoch. Weapons have a 60% chance to not take system damage. So I got effing unlucky is what you're telling me. They hit my weapons twice, I got breached and took system damage, and never resisted anything. Cool. Gotta love FTL BSRNG. What's up, Penguin? Yeah, the latest Path of Exile 2 update is slow and weak and crap loot. Yeah, those are definitely things you don't want in your ARPG, that's for sure. Alright, so here in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I thought did I do this wrong? 7, 6, 5. Did I say 4, 3, 2, 1? That's not even a possible route. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that would work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's just your POV. You might not just be skilled enough. At least you at least heard that Nuke Patch's endgame is also very not fun. Yeah, I'm kind of sad to hear that there's not many people enjoying Path of Exile 2 right now, but I kind of just am waiting for more content. I want traps to be in the game before I play it again. Free engine hack, okay. I want traps, because that was always my favorite playstyle in PoE 1 was traps. So I'm hoping, wow. Perfect dodges while I dodge literally nothing. There it is, we resist the weapon hit. Beautiful. I really hope we get, what did you say? I will repair my heal my hole quickly. I'm not sure if I believe you that it's going to be fast enough, because how much healing do I do when I kill crew? I don't have any numbers to it. Like, it doesn't show me numbers. Like, did I heal for 4? It didn't tell me in the description, did it? I'll eventually get the balance right. It's early access after all. PoE 1 also had very broken leagues and stages, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure PoE 2 will eventually get better. I don't know what I want to upgrade, though. We have a store coming up. I guess the engine so I can dodge, maybe? Every time a Dragunov procs a crit, it heals 2 hull. 2 hulls restored in any instance you gain scrap. You also get 1 hull heal for every crew member. Okay, so we have multiple forms of healing. Okay. Maybe not, I didn't realize it. I thought the Dragunov only gave us scrap when we procced it or whatever. It just feels like we're taking so much damage, but that's the design of the ship, I guess. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Damn, missed. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to repair this. Got him. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this regeneration is weird because it's not passive regeneration. It's active regeneration whenever you get scrap, get a critical hit, or crew member kill. So it's like, anytime I do any of those, I'm usually looking somewhere else and not my health. So it's like, it's almost like my health is going up without me noticing. Dragunov gives you scrap, but since bioplating is a better repair arm, it heals every time it gives you scrap. Hold on, let me see if I understand that sentence. Dragunov gives you scrap, but since bioplating is a better repair arm, it heals every time it gives you scrap. Okay, so bioplating is repair arm, so when you gain scrap, you heal. So when Dragunov crits... Okay, there's some synergy going on here I'm not used to. When Dragunov crits, we gain scrap, which triggers bioplating to heal us. Am I understanding that correctly? That is not a mechanic that I'm used to. Exactly. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. That's kind of like me and Madman are talking about ARPGs right now. That's kind of like a, you know, a build in Last Epoch or something where you have a passive ability on your main attack that when you crit with your attack, you get a heal, which is not a mechanic that I'm used to playing around in FTL. So that's really interesting. I just have to be sure to not get too salty as I notice my health going down because it's going to go back up when we get lucky. What's the crit? I guess, is there a crit chance on this thing? So the crit chance, for those who might not know, is behind my hands. Is it chance to spawn crew? It's actually behind my head. Where it says chance to spawn crew, I think that's crit chance. Because spawning crew is the mechanic of when it spawns a crew. It's not actually spawning a crew. That's the mechanic used in the mod to simulate critical hit chance. So we have a 30% chance to crit, which will heal us. One thing you like to do while testing the ship is keep 2 engines in weapon control. 2 NGs in weapon control. Ah, okay. Well, I'll keep this guy here. I don't want Silly Device to be outside of his doors, you know. Construct a teleport, hacking stun. What systems am I gonna get on this ship? We have an extra system slot since we can't get shields, I guess. So, hacking, cloaking, mind control. I guess I could get drone control. I almost think I need a drone control for anti-drone because drones are going to be very... For shieldless ship, I don't know that I heal enough for us to just be able to allow asteroids and drones to go off without any counter, so I'd have to sell something to get anti-drone. Sell the charge too, I guess. I normally do not invest in drone control this early, but anti-drone with defense drone could be some nice defenses to keep us from dying to another beam drone in an asteroid field fight before we can heal up or something. Later on, I want to ensure my Dragunov is the one hitting holes. Okay, because of the extra heals that gives me, I guess. I only have 2 drone parts though, so I'm not gonna use a defense drone here. I really should get one more engine too for defenses. Anti-biobeam does not do anything to Zoltan shields, by the way. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, best friend. Alright, it's okay. They are shooting at my weapons effing non-stop randomly. Don't you love it, chat? freaking love it.
Fucking missiles, man. Fucking missiles.
I don't think I can hit both these guys. I don't know if I even hit that guy. I don't think I did. Anti-bio beam will do 2 damage to Zoltan shield, actually. Really? What weapon? Oh crap! Am I getting bio beam mixed up with firebomb again when it comes to Zoltan shields? Maybe it's firebomb that does no damage to Zoltan shields. Well, crap! I could have gotten through that quicker. Oh, whoops! I didn't know if you turned off and turned it back on, it would do that. Alright, good reward. I really want to save up for hacking, but let's just get engines so we actually have a chance to frickin' dodge some of the crap that's constantly bombarding our weapons. Firebomb does nothing to Zoltan shields. Okay, so... Oh no! Joke's on you, I have no shield system. Don't out of my weapons, please. God. They are literally constantly attacking my weapons non-stop. This is so frustrating. Even though I have all this passive healing, I can't not get pissed off when they just destroy my weapons over and over. Even if they resist the damage. So annoying. I almost wonder if shields being unupgradable is an unintended buff to smart targeting of enemies, because if shields are constantly offline, I don't think they target shields. So I almost wonder if that means weapons are more likely to get targeted because shields can't have any power in it. I wonder if I put the Zoltan in shields, if that would force power into shields. And oh, we've gotten 0 dodge training. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this. That seems like it's wasted power, but I'm wondering if forcing a power into shields will make them more likely to attack shields rather than weapons, which for once I'd rather them to attack my shields. I don't think I care about missiles, so sure, let's get fuel. Be pretty interesting if enemy would want to target Zoltan shield if its power could be Zoltan. To target Zoltan shield, you mean just shields? I mean, I'd love to have Zoltan shield. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I don't have enough to get hacking yet. Unless I sell a bunch of stuff. Well, actually, I have Hermes to sell, so I'm probably close. Okay, beam drone. I'm gonna turn this on. Okay. I just don't want the beam drone to be constantly destroying me here. Nice. Bomb went offline. Beautiful. Nice. Alright, I didn't really want to use that drone part, but I think taking less damage from this beam drone is important here. I'm hoping we get a fight with only like a bomb or only an ion. Because if I can get a fight with only a bomb or an ion, I can actually train my weapon, train my dodges and my weapons, because I could fire anti-bio beam over and over. And we can have story time, and I can talk about how my weekend went, because I'd love to share with you all how my weekend went. Even if you don't want me to share, I enjoy sharing. I love talking about myself. I sometimes worry that I enjoy talking about myself too much, to be honest. So last night, okay, I'll segue that into, last night was my first rehearsal with the Murder Mystery Company. And you know, a lot of times I complain about I don't have any like real life friends that I do real life stuff with very often. I'm like just either streaming or gaming all the time. And one of the funnest things about the rehearsal last night with this Murder Mystery Company is one of the first things we did was we like did a simulated interrogation where we just talked to our fellow people who got cast in a company to just learn, you know, some background, like where are they from, what do they like to do. And as I'm talking to a lot of the people, I'm like, wow, you're a gamer too? Oh, you're a dancer? Oh, you do drag? You like write books? Like a lot of them I feel like are very similar to me, and like they do a lot of creative things that a lot of people that I talk to don't seem to do as much. So it's like, oh, well, here's all the people that I could be friends with. I just needed to join this murder mystery company to find other creative, interesting people, I guess. Almost Fallen Whole? True, true. Are there any traditional Easter songs? Yeah, probably the most famous, at least church ones. And Easter is a religious holiday, so I would say the traditional Easter songs would be church ones. Probably the most one would be Christ the Lord is Risen Today. That's the one, at least in Methodist churches, that are used a lot. I got into character as one of his hardened interrogators and almost started pulling at their fingernails. Not quite. Not quite. Nice. Yay for blue options there. It's a common sin of performers. What's the sin? And there's hacking. I'm never probably gonna use that. Am I ever gonna use beam drone? I doubt it. I do want to get mind control eventually too. Can I get both of these? Probably not. I don't really have a ton of drone parts, but it's still to play to get that. I'm gonna sell this. This is the one that makes Mantis deal less damage against my Rockman, which I don't think I care about. And I can almost afford mind control. Even if I sold Abyssal Lantern, I couldn't afford it. I have to sell one more thing, and I don't really want to sell anything else right now. Okay. Oh, I'd really like mind control. I'd also really like backup battery. Okay. Don't buy any drone parts. I'm kind of low on drone parts. I haven't gotten super lucky on drone part rewards yet. You're happy to know Randy is getting out there and acting with proper showmen once more. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I was a little worried, like, going to these rehearsals, I'd start the rehearsals like, this just work, it's no fun. But so far, at least at this initial rehearsal, we've talked a lot about stuff, we've done some little, like, you know, games to get to know each other and to talk about the format of how they run the Murder Mystery Company. And it hasn't been, like, tedious memorization work yet. I'm worried there is going to be some tedious memorization work. But because a lot of it is going to be kind of improvisatory, I'm hoping, you know, with improvising, you know, your lines and stuff, I'm hopeful it'll be a lot of more fun and less tedium. Because a lot of times when you're like a singer and you're memorizing an opera or memorizing a song, the hardest part about it is just spending hours and hours memorizing the words. So memorizing your lines is things that actors do have to do. But I'm hoping with the improv nature of this, it won't be too much tediousness in that regard. Okay. Now backup battery and mind control. I want both. What's up, Brunch Robots? Hope I had a good Easter. It was a busy Easter. Good but busy. Do I want defense drone? I probably do want to keep both these drones. Yeah, I'd love to be able to afford backup battery. Glad the murder mystery gig is fun. I'm turning into a thespian rather than a solo gamer. Why not both? A couple of one of the interesting things I found out from some of my fellow immersioneers, as this company likes to call people who join them as an actor, is a number of the other people there were gamers. So one guy's a Call of Duty and Fortnite gamer. One woman, her husband, was a competitive Rocket League player for a while. And another person was kind of a casual gamer too. But a number of the people in my starting class of learning this murder mystery thing are also gamers, so it's pretty cool. Okay, need to buff my pun game for the improv. I know. I actually do. A lot of the names of the characters in these murder mystery shows are all puns. They're things like ridiculous, or what's another one? The character that I played, I don't know if it's a pun. He's supposed to be like this, you know, pompous billionaire guy. His name is Reginald Sawbucks. I don't think that's a pun. I don't think it is. I think it's just supposed to be a pompous windbag type of name. So, Mercenaries is a term that sounds like a Disneyland employee. Yeah, it does. And what's interesting is this company, it's called the Murder Mystery Company, but like the overarching company name is like American Immersive Theater or something like that. And damn, there's backup battery that again I need to sell something to get. And they say that they mainly do murder mysteries, but they also have they offer other services. One of them, I didn't know this until yesterday when the director was starting to tell us about a bunch of information in our 3-hour meeting last night. They also have a thing that they call hype services or whatever, where people can hire them to have people from their company go to their birthday party or princess party, or which is apparently a thing, where they'll like offer the service of like taking pictures and make you look like a VIP person or something, which sounds kind of weird, but I guess people will hire their company to have people come make them look more famous, take pictures, and I don't know. Apparently this is a real thing or something, so be hype people for their party or something. Which sounds like people have way too much money if they're gonna hype people to do that, but you know, there are probably a lot of people who have way too much money. Reginald sounds like the name of a duke, yeah. His name is Reginald Sawbucks III or something is like his full name. And that might be the character I first play for my first murder mystery gig, which might happen in a couple weeks. Free borders might be another way you heal. It's true, we are max health from killing crew. That actually is a cool mechanic there. Hype services, that sounds fun, yeah. Sounds interesting is what I would say. On-demand paparazzi, yeah. The thing that a lot of Hollywood actors don't want. You can pay us to be that, apparently. Anyway, it's kind of crazy. What a time to be alive, I know, right? But they also, I think, sometimes will hire out the actors in this company to go be like a Disneyland character. Like, there'll probably be people that, like, we need to hire elves for this Christmas Santa thing. So you could probably go be an elf for my Christmas killing group. We often see people at gigs where we're singing at, where they'll have a Santa and they'll have elves. And I would guess this company would be a kind of company that supplies those actors to be just in costume for a, you know, a Christmas event kind of thing. I always wondered where they got the people that just come in and be an elf. Probably companies like this one. Honestly, probably is companies just like this one. Okay, back to full health. Well, I was maybe a little leery at first of this mechanic of healing the damage, but it's looking pretty effective. Actually looking pretty effective. Alright. Hype people are false advertising. True. True. Although, if you're rich enough to hire hype people, you're creating your own advertising. Like, if you have the money to hire people to come act like you're paparazzi, then maybe you're worthy of the hype. I don't know. Imagine owning a company that gets hired to supply little people to paying customers for their themed parties. That's definitely a thing I've seen. I've done a gig where there was a little person dressed as the Grinch. I think I've told the story about this party before. It was a Christmas party at a, what was it? It was like a bar or something, and they were having their Christmas party, and they had hired a little person to dress up as the Grinch, and I wasn't sure if we should have been offended by that or if that's PC. I don't know. You remember that story? Yeah. Not to be a downer, this company sounds like a way to skirt actors' unions. I don't know. I know nothing about actors' unions. But I know that this is a nationwide company, and the guy who's the CEO on it, they keep showing at the building that we go to for the rehearsals. They have all these screens up. There's like three different TVs in different rooms, and they're kind of playing on loop, you know, the hyping up this company. And the guy who started this company went on Shark Tank and looks like successfully sold his business, or not sold his business, but what would they do on Shark Tank? They get investors. Successfully got in 350,000 investing and a 5% share, whatever that means. I think from Mark Cuban, one of the guys on Shark Tank, to invest in this company or something. So you knew a guy was paparazzi in London. A lot of it is all faked. A lot of living is faked, huh? Yeah, it's probably true. If I could get this missile offline. Actually, okay. If I turn on defense drone, this might be my best opportunity to actually get training. So I'm gonna try to get some dodge training. I'm gonna do this slowly until he runs out of missiles. You see if I can get some engines or something. At least they didn't pay a full-size person to play a little person. That would be interesting. But yeah, okay. Well, we have training, so let's do story time. So, so on Saturday, damn it, we got hit by a missile. Piece of crap, useless defense drone. On Saturday, I had my first gig as a sound guy for my friend's band, and it was super fun. I had a little iPad with a, you know, mixer board with sliders to change levels. This, my friend's band has been
Fuck, man? What the actual fuck?
doing gigs for a while, so they have a pretty robust amount of gear and systems. So they're fine with me being kind of a noob that is just trying to learn stuff, because they kind of just need somebody out in the audience to run and make small adjustments. And I'm hoping eventually I'll get to do even more than that, like maybe add reverb and stuff like that. But it's pretty basic what I'm doing. I'm just kind of adjusting levels, but I got a lot of good feedback from people in the audience that they thought the group sounded better, which hopefully means that me running sound will be a good thing to make their group sound even better, and I'll learn it better and get some experience at doing this. So it was a lot of fun. My friend's band sounds awesome. They just are really good, so I just enjoy going to the show. So I have another show this weekend that I'm going to go run sound for them. And then on Sunday, I had 3 services in the morning for my church job. It was exhausting. Friday night, I had a concert. that was a little tiring, not too bad. And then yesterday night, I had a 3-hour rehearsal with the Nerd Mystery Company that I've been talking about. So it was a really busy weekend, very productive. But that's why I'm like, I think I need to take Wednesday off. I need a break. I need a day off after a very busy weekend. Okay, I think I don't care about cross training here. Shield training isn't a thing when we can't get shields, so I don't think I care about cross training. So that was my busy weekend. I hope everyone else had a good weekend though. Good Thanksgiving weekend. Easter weekend. I need to wear a lab coat while on set. Are you trying to... What's going on with this guy? Okay, we got a bug or something going on here. Okay, that guy was frozen. That was weird. Are you making another reference to pork pie hat and all that? I'm gonna guess that's probably what that is. Dwarf plays golf. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's PC to have I watched a YouTube video of Gary Oldman playing a little person. I'm pretty sure it's very non-PC to have a non-little person playing a role as a little person. And Tim Curry, or no, not Tim Curry, Tim something did that a long time ago, yeah. Yeah, Gary Oldman plays a dwarf in the role of a lifetime. Yeah, that's, I think, kind of a not positive thing on his resume anymore, if I understand it. Fire beam, huh? Literally only a fire beam. This would be a damageless fight if I could have any sort of shields. This is random. Why did he move? Frickin' bro dodged me there. Lab coat thing is not a reference to anything. It would just be cool to see a dude walking around in a lab coat and goggles doing the sound stuff. Oh, you mean when I'm doing sound stuff, I should wear a lab coat? Now that's interesting. Well, it's funny you mentioned a lab coat, because in the murder mystery thing, they have a doctor's role, and the doctor wears a lab coat. So they have like little costume pieces they give to the characters they play out. Like the character I played had a top hat. This one girl has like a big wide-brimmed hat that's all fancy because she's supposed to be like a influencer or something. The doctor wears a lab coat. There's a whenever the detective comes in to like help solve the murder, he has like a, what would you call it? Like a duster or a like a tan longer coat and a badge he wears around his neck and a detective's hat. So they like have quick little things you can give the characters to put them in costume. These pieces of flak do give you some strong training. Oh, were they giving me dodge training? Okay. I do need to get something besides anti-bio beam for these auto scouts, because we're fighting a lot of auto scouts. I do need a weapon upgrade. Sean Penn plays a mental handicapped person in I Am Sam, and they hire actual handicapped people to play as friends. Yeah, there's probably, I mean, they do the joke about the whole never go full R word in what is that movie? Tropic Thunder. And there's probably a whole thing about that. So I don't know if I want to go any deeper into that, but nice. Okay, are we maxed on crew? We are maxed on crew. Alright, well let's get double NG weapons now, I guess, to repair that quicker. Remote pirate sector. Mantis controlled. No, we have greens both sides, so I think Let's go Mantis. They're usually weaker on the shield department. Okay, so let's get an engine upgrade and hacking upgrade. We need a backup battery. I need a weapon upgrade. Alright, I'm gonna hack. Actually, I'm not gonna hack. I'm just gonna use defense drone. We're pretty much safe. And if I might control the pilot, they'll both go in there, right? Nice. You met with some of your younger extended family yesterday. They really do, in fact, love the Minecraft movie and the chicken jockey especially. The only thing I know about the Minecraft movie is... Welcome aboard, Aisha. Get the hell out. Actually, do I want you instead of an extra NG? Nah. Is I watched a Red Letter Media review on it, and the Red Letter Media basically said the Minecraft movie is what's wrong with Hollywood, but it wasn't a bad movie, where it's like, it's basically just a 2-hour advertisement for Minecraft. It's not really a great movie. It's an okay, fine movie, but it's more just a vehicle to sell Minecraft or something, which is like the Barbie movie or the, you know, every movie's just the Marvel's just trying to sell action figures, you know. You actually watched the Minecraft movie, enjoyed it very much? Okay. Well, is Jack Black good in it, or is Jack Black just being Jack Black? Which Jack Black's pretty entertaining either way. Would it inspire you to play Minecraft? You've never played it, huh? Manta seems like a good option. Lots of tasty borders to refill our health. Rockman opened the pod. Interesting. Okay. Jack Black is a legend, huh? Alright. I think the main thing that Red Letter Media said in their review is that it was utterly predictable. They didn't even stay for the whole movie because they're like, after the first act, they knew exactly how it was going to go. So, but they're kind of jaded moviegoers anyway. But I bet if I go visit my brother at some point, he will have the movie on Netflix or something, and I can watch it with him and see if I enjoy it or not. Heard the Minecraft movie was just Jack Black saying things surrounded by a flimsy plot. Yeah, and if you enjoy Jack Black, which I wouldn't blame anybody for enjoying Jack Black, he's pretty funny. Minecraft movie isn't about the art of making a good movie, it's about bringing together a community and having fun. Alright. It seems like a very positive description of it. Shouldn't mind if we take damage. You also have the fire suppression thing. It's probably like, I feel like the Minecraft movie could maybe be like compared to like the Dungeons and Dragons movie or something, where it's like some people who are like purists of Dungeons and Dragons feels like it's not true enough to the source material. People who are just enjoy movies in general can choose whether they thought it was a well put together movie or not. People who just want to have a good time say, hey, it was pretty fun. And I'm kind of probably in that third category where I'm not heavily invested in D&D. I lightly enjoy it, but I thought the movie was very fun. But I can see why some people who maybe are hardcore D&D fans might say, oh, this wasn't done well enough. Or people who are highly critical of movies could say, well, they should have done this or something. It's a Minecraft movie. What plot are people expecting? It's a good question. It's not Oscar worthy. It's made for fun and enjoyment. And you had fun and enjoyment. Well, that's good. I haven't heard anything like super negative about it. But I'm hearing mostly positive things from people in chat right now. So that's encouraging, actually. Anti-Biobeam gets buffed with this mod. 4 seconds off its cooldown. Felt too long. Okay. I didn't even realize Anti-Biobeam's 12 instead of, what is it normally, 16? Okay. Alright, let's check the store to see if, well, if I go to the store now, can I afford cloaking? Stealth weapons could maybe be very useful. Okay, let's get a couple more jumps here. D&D movie was incredible in your opinion. Very funny and felt like a D&D game. I thought it was, I was hugely positive about D&D movie. I thought it was super fun. I thought the actors did a great job. It felt like a fun and whimsical take on a D&D, you know, game session. So I thought it was great as well. But I also wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people who didn't enjoy it, because, you know, people who are hardcore fans about anything will find something negative about what they're hardcore about. Just look at me and my laying into Star Wars episode 7, 8, and 9. Like, I love Star Wars, and I hate 7, 8, and 9 because I feel like they destroyed the series. Of course, I'm not alone in that. A lot of hardcore Star Wars nerds agree with that, I think. Oh, I saw Wallfare, huh? I kind of need to upgrade my weapons, but I keep getting, you know, my systems purchased, so can't afford weapon upgrades. Got him. I can get out of here before we're set on fire by the solar flare. That would be nice. We can actually get. If you are happy about your purchase of a ticket after watching the movie, then it was a good movie. Well, one thing I will say on the other side is that aren't movie tickets getting like really expensive the last couple of years? So, are you ever happy spending 20 bucks for a movie ticket when they used to be 10 bucks or 7 bucks or 5 bucks, you know? Like, prices of movie tickets seem to keep going up. Do I can't afford a weapon upgrade, can I? Get power right now. 2 power. That's probably a different question. That's probably more of an economical, or how good is your, what income tax bracket are you in, maybe? Sir Jogi can jump on the OKC bandwagon, so can the glory of humiliating the Grizzlies, huh? Y'all are talking about NBA playoffs, huh? Keep doing that wrong, timing it.
These fucking dodges.
Poorly. Hey, good dodge though. Team I'm most following is the Lakers, since I started following Luka Doncic when he was with the Dallas Mavericks, and now it's just always about how the terrible trade from Dallas to Lakers is kind of making Nico Harris, I think the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks, takes so much flack from basically everybody. You're gonna jump on the OKC wagon? Your Suns are garbage. OKC destroyed Memphis. OKC is apparently having like a... Oklahoma City is like having some sort of legendary year with their season, I think. Especially what's his face, SGA Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I think he's having some crazy historic year for like MVP or something. All right, I do want a weapon upgrade, because now if I find an auto scout, I can swap from anti-biobeam to whole laser. Hugo Harrison is an idiot trading Luka. Yeah. Everybody in Dallas agrees. And I've watched so many YouTube videos where they talk about how it's like one of the worst trades in history and all this stuff. It's crazy.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on,
He's
man.
been called the R word regularly, huh? Alright, get wrecked. Meow, are you an OKC fan? Do you live... What? I feel like you've told me where you've lived. Meow. Are you in Oklahoma? Civilian sector. Yeah, let's reinforce NG. Let's go civilian. You are in Oklahoma. Alright. Well, so if the Lakers and OKC go head to head, I'll be rooting against you. Because I just my brother got me into watching the Dallas Mavericks because of how much he enjoyed watching Luka play, and he loved the lob game and all that. And now that Luka's over in LA, I've just been watching the Los Angeles Lakers games because he is just fun. He is just fun to watch him play. All right, I need fuel. God, I'm never gonna get this weapon upgrade. Well, I have all my systems done, and I'm never gonna get a friggin' weapon upgrade. This is kind of... I think I'm gonna have to start hacking shields is what I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm waiting. I'm rooting for LA. I mean, I did grow up there, so that's my excuse. You live there, Shogun, and you're not rooting for LA? Shameful, I say. Shameful. Big nebula here, potential dive sector, yeah. When the Fakers and OKC meet, the Fakers, I've heard that. I'm a casual follower because I've only started watching since like last year, so I'm a casual, dirty, filthy casual when it comes to watching NBA. So when the Fakers and OKC meet, you hope I don't believe in karma for what I did to Isaac Marion's crotch, because that's what's going to happen to my beloved Luka. Okay. Weird combination of things there, but alright. You hate the Lakers, Shogi. Okay, do you like the Clippers? And the other LA team. Why do you hate the Lakers? Are they like posers or something? You're a Bay Area guy. FLA, huh? Okay. It's like a popular thing to hate the Lakers. Didn't LA lose their first game? They did. They did not play super well in their first game versus Minnesota, I think it was. I mean, Luka still scored like 37, which is really good, but like their defense, I think, sucked and nobody else was scoring or something. You're a Phoenix Suns loyalist, even though they're hot garbage. Yeah, I do know you're a Phoenix fan. I know you and my brother Steven talk about that all the time. Hey, they shot shields. Interesting. Some good dodges for him. Okay. Northern California thing is to bash on Southern California. Yeah. Sounds about right. Even though it's been many, many years since I've lived in California. The Rangers had a pretty close loss on a somewhat controversial call yesterday. That was hard to watch, huh? Yeah, I don't really follow baseball. Even though that's the sport I played as a kid and I was a huge Dodger fan. I just don't follow sports, really. I'm only following sports because my brothers told me a lot about basketball, and it's actually, I've been pretty enjoying learning by watching some YouTube videos and highlights of a lot of interesting basketball games. It's a good time to be a Dodger fan, though, because they won the World Series last year, and when I talked to my brother, he's like, yeah, Dodgers are probably just going to win it all again. I don't know if everybody agrees with that, but that's what my brother said. And you lost to the Dodgers? Yeah. The Rangers did. Yeah, I heard about that from some of my fellow choir singers last night, talking about that. I think the Rangers won one game, but then lost another or something. They won like with a walk-off home run or something on one game. The only sport I really watch is an esport, and that's League of Legends. So I watched a bunch of League of Legends games over the weekend too. Oh, that was another thing. One of my fellow immersioneer actors in the Murder Mystery Company plays some League of Legends for fun. So yeah, okay, all right. I was like, I watch League. I don't play it, but I watch it. So I can talk to you about League. Your third out in the 9th inning was pretty controversial, and you didn't agree with the call, personally. Okay. Well, all I can say is sorry, but I didn't see it. I have no opinion. What an annoying effing fight. Effing riggers, man. Effing rebel riggers. Also effing running away, rebel riggers. Come on, dude. Shoot him and get him offline, for the love of God. Please don't dodge everything. I think I might need to hack this. I control the engines guide. Hopefully pull a dude. Damn it. I have to hack this bullshit fight. Okay, good. I don't know why this guy got pulled. I guess because he needed to go heal. That's probably why. But alright, now we should keep them from running. This guy, you are sucking, dude. You are doing jack shit over here. This anti-drone drone is doing trash work right now. I haven't cloaked yet, though. I should have cloaked. Okay. I think the hacking drone might not have actually been needed there, but whatever. Even Canadians bash on LA. YouTube video, huh? Letterkenny Season 5. Interesting. Okay. League of Legends for chumps? Okay. Well, Phoenix Suns are for chumps. How you like that, huh? How you like that? There's my rebuttal. Alright, we got a map. Well, it sounds like you might actually agree with that right now with how your Phoenix Suns are doing. So, let me get the weapon upgrade. I just kind of need this. Hovers over the unfollow button. Well, who's the big star on the Suns? It's Kevin Durant, right? Has he been not playing well, or is he like the only one doing anything? Like Steve Curry sometimes does on the Warriors or something. NG Crew is blue options, good reward. Or is he like injured? What went on with the Suns? Affected DNA banks. Right, I need both these drone parts. I need lots of those. I'm just buying all of the consumables here. Okay, big giant missile. Should be good to cloak that. Single border is interesting. Durant and Booker, just a poorly built team. You're currently not like OKC, who should go to the finals. Yeah, it sounds like from everything I'm hearing, OKC is like the heavy favorite. Like Denver Nuggets dude is like apparently having some historically high numbers, but he's like literally the only person on his team who's doing anything. Kind of like, well, whereas SGA is not the only one doing things on OKC or whatever. He's just the one scoring 40 every night, while the rest of his team also is killing it or something. Yeah, Jokic, the Joker, that's right. Durant is a snake. Jokic is a beast. Yeah. Real star is Devin Booker on the Suns. Okay. All right. What are we doing here? 42. Scrap. Would I rather go like this rather than the anti-bio beam? It's expensive to get all my weapons online. Let's go for this because we're still like crew killing with the bio beam, I guess, for now. Although if I do this, maybe I don't have to hack. I get one more weapon power, 90 for that. Maybe I will do this for a bit. Joker's very talented. It's crazy. Well, he's just like, he's bigger than everybody. He can make any shot. It's crazy. My medbay accepts 4 patients today. Oh, it does? I haven't even tried that. I thought this thing would be in the way. OKC was in a rebuild mode for a while when they traded all their stars for draft picks. Was SGA like first round draft pick some year? Because he seems to be the golden child of the NBA right now. All right, running away. Level 3 cloaking and running away. How balanced and fun interactive gameplay. FTL, that's what I have to say to you. Okay, now I can't run. Beautiful, now we're safe. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of a like lukewarm NBA follower. I kind of watch Doncic wherever he is, and then see what else is going on around that. He's just really fun to watch play. Some years back, OKC traded almost all their best players for draft picks. Interesting. Well, since I know a lot of people here are probably not NBA followers, I'll talk about gaming a little bit. I was talking to Shogi about potentially starting to stream some Ashes of Creation, the early access or alpha MMO. That is, the phase 3 was supposed to start next month. It's been pushed back, unsurprisingly. An MMO has been pushed back, but for those who don't follow Ashes of Creation closely, the big announcement was they've pushed back phase 3 of their alpha to August of this year, so a couple months. So an MMO has been delayed. Big surprise. Big surprise. That is a weapon system. Yeah, let's hack it. Okay, I shot 6 shots at 3 shields and hit twice. F you, FTL. I could do a faith build in Dark Souls 3. No, I'm not planning on playing any Dark Souls 3 anytime soon. Give me a fucking break, game. Are you kidding me? Twice I fire 6 shots. Twice you dodge over half of them. F you, you piece of shit video game. There, we finally hit everything, I think. Yeah, there's your salt for the day, chat. There's your salt. Thunder are big in Oklahoma because they are this state's only professional team. Otherwise, it's college sports. Oh man, that's true, isn't it? There's no baseball or football team in Oklahoma. No hockey team. Well, I never thought about it that way. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Oklahoma has literally only one professional team. That's crazy. Building the homeworld. Do I care about going into Nebula Gems? I mean, I guess I can get this one. Well, it's a good team right now. Historically, has OKC been good, or is it kind of up and down like most franchises? Damn it. Asteroid field with a drone, with an offensive drone. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Better hack weapons, because I do not want that halberd beam firing. Halberd beam is scary AF. Come on, beam. Come on, anti-drone drone. Stop being a piece of shit. Drone control is showing why I hate it. Thanks for reinforcing my belief that you are the worst system. Well, okay, maybe not the worst system. That's artillery, obviously. But why you are not as good as all of the other systems that I would normally pick between. You're really not gonna go fight this guy? Alright. I mean, Slug is nice. Alright, Zeramar, sure, I'll replace you. There are some Slug Blue options. You don't have any pilot training, do you? No. It's actually repair train Slug, interestingly enough. Okay. Oklahoma University Stadium is huge, huh? College football is basically professional there. Yeah, that's like Texas. Although Texas does have a lot of pro sport teams, so maybe we're not even quite as religious about it as the Oklahoma people are. I don't know. Used to live in Norman, Oklahoma. You attended many games. Nice. Anti-drone drone has 7-second cooldown for a chance to destroy a combat drone. It's honestly crap. Yeah, I could probably use a buff. I honestly feel like... I don't know, I was gonna say it should be replaced by one that destroys drones, but that might be too strong, because then the enemy could have it. But yeah, I feel like this could probably be buffed. Alright, I do that. I could do this. Maybe fully swap out of anti-bio beam, maybe. Double store, huh? Okay. Probably the best thing we could find would be an augment that's the long-range scanners or the improved jumping one, whatever that one's called. Well, we are just overflowing on crew right now, that's for sure. Let's buy drone parts. Home Bay would be nice. I don't want to spend 50 scrap on it though. How many jumps do we have? Every 2 gets us an extra. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we skipped the store. Let's check the store. Might have to dive to get all the other jumps. Diving, plating, that's not the jump stuff I was talking about. I could go double anti-bio beam. Let's not do that. Fire beam is an option though. Nah. Nah. Alright, so if I want a chance as Ultimate Shield, I would go 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going 4, 5. Dive 6. Actually, it'd be a Nebula dive there. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Oklahoma loves their Sooners. Yes, they do. Isn't there a big rivalry between, like, Oklahoma Sooners and the other Oklahoma team? And also a rival between University of Texas and Oklahoma. I feel like University of Texas has, like, 8,000 rivalries or something, though. Colleges love to hype up their rivalries, I guess. Yeah, I can get pipe beam offline. Okay, at least didn't hit my weapons, I guess. It's a Red River rivalry with UT, huh? Okay. It's the rivalry. OU versus OSU is the only 2 colleges in the state. Okay. Well, I remember a friend of mine that I worked at a retail store with. Anytime somebody would come in with a Sooners shirt on, he would talk trash. Because he liked OSU or whatever the other one is. So. Sniped 2 defense, 2 drones off of this guy. And he still had more, so. Okay. Defense drone Mark 2, huh? OU versus Missouri Bible College is the next biggest rivalry. They're always getting ready to get down. Right. Yeah, it's just active weapons.
You should have 0 goddamn.
Mom and Dad is saying they better hurry. At a little Bible college in Missouri. Inside Shogi stream joke there, Gunther. If you want to know the joke, look up a song called... Gosh, what's the song even called? Is it called Getting Ready to Get Down? I forget what the name of the song is. But if you look up Missouri Bible College, I wonder if that's the song lyrics will pop up. It's a stupid song. I mean, it's a great song. What a great song that is. If anybody's wondering why these random references to Missouri Bible College keep happening in our chat. Hashtag blame Shogi and or Miao Zedong. Nice. Deleted the weapons. Beautiful. I should eventually make a command that's explaining what Missouri Bible College is. Sounds louder than two skeletons. Sounds louder than two skeletons effing on a tin roof. What the hell is that reference? Is that an inside reference? Because I don't get that one. The Zoltan should be named RPG. I just haven't done it because RPG hasn't asked, and it's a non-functioning shield room. But RPG made it, so you can live with what you've done over there. Hashtag blame Isaac Marion. Okay. Well, we had I watched FTL join the stream for the first time in a long time. This past Friday, and he told me about another game that's gotten really popular called Blue something that I might have to check out if I get tired of the Bazaar anytime soon. So Blue something. Blueprints, yes. A lot of people have been playing that like crazy. Apparently it's really popular. And it's like looks like it's like a puzzle game, so I'm been on a bit of a puzzle game kick lately. So feels like it would fit with our streaming games we've been playing lately. I did that backwards, I think. Oh, he's got one of those guys. It's a combo of roguelike and puzzle game, yeah. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did watch a little of it. And it looks interesting. I checked out the Steam page. It definitely looks interesting. So I might just have to check that out sometime in the near future. You watch co-play? Is it fun to watch? Is it a good game to watch as a viewer? Because roguelike puzzle solving sounds very interesting. I've never played a roguelike puzzle solving game. It is fun to watch? Okay. That might be the next game I play after the Bazaar. It's a little expensive, like 26 bucks, but it definitely looks interesting enough to check out. Now let's get some upgrades that I haven't upgraded. Can I get more weapon power? I need other stuff to do that. There we go. Alright, do I want to dive at Exit Beacon or do I want to die here? I actually have a small chance at Zoltan Shield if I go there. Rand getting salty at logic puzzles. Sounds fun to you. Is there a good reason for the Zoltan to be in shields? So, I don't know if it's a good reason, but I've been kind of experimenting. Although it's hard to understand or get data. So, Mr. Keese, you know that in hard mode there's smart targeting, right? Where certain conditions cause certain systems to be targeted or not, or have a higher chance to target. With me not having a workable shield system, I'm wondering if shields are more likely to be shot, even if they're not online, if there is a power in them. Maybe you can tell me. Maybe with your coding and FTL modding experience, you can tell me, is smart targeting affected by there being a power in shields forced by a Zoltan being in there? I don't know. Shields have gotten hit a couple times since I moved. Oh, we actually get the Zoltan shield quest. Moved the Zoltan in there, but I don't know if that's because the power's in there. And now I just kind of left him in there. You could argue it's wasted power, but if there's even a chance that enemies are more likely to shoot shields than weapons, I feel like the power being in there is potentially worthwhile. So, smart targeting reasons is the TLDR of why the Zoltan's in shields. Because smart targeting. Alright, safe dive is safe. Oh, RPGNerdos said that in a very much more concise way than I did, yes. Bustling civilian or Forgotten Junction, where I can choose a civilian sector. Well, the problem with Forgotten Junction is it looks like it has a choice of sectors after. But if I understand correctly, this would be an illusion of choice, because when you go to a Forgotten Junction, it's like going to a crystal sector in vanilla, where it'll just spit you out to whatever random sector is after it. So I'm going to go to civilian here. Alright, so that is our Zelda Homeworld's quest. Let's go get that first and then go into Nebula. Forgotten Junction lets you pick between 4 sectors at random, then you randomly get sent to one of the 2 sectors once you leave whatever sector I got. Okay. Yeah, so basically, I don't get to choose my sector after, so going to a jump because I have a choice doesn't work when it's Forgotten Junction. Forgotten Junction, what's your function? And then I think I might have to hack shields here. Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh my god. Was that a dodged flak that just killed my fucking anti-drone? F you, FTL, man. Does that pull the pilot yet? Pull the effing pilot, please. It did not pull the pilot. God damn it. If I shoot shields and hit shields, it should pull the pilot. How about that? Does that pull the pilot? Oh my god. I fucking hate running away bullshit in this game. Okay, alright. Alright, barely we got there. Forgotten Junction, what's your function? That's right. What's your junction function? I want to do a weapon upgrade, but we got a store. Which I always see a store right as I'm considering a weapon upgrade, which means I'll probably end up buying something and delaying all of my upgrades. Hail them, reconciliation of our deals without war. True progress can only be without bloodshed. Man, if we get Envoy, this will really suck. Nice. Alright, we have a shield, and it is a blue, normal-looking shield. Alright. Alright. We are super-duper tanky now. Boo, shield. You mean, yay, shield. Hull laser 2, hull repair drone. I don't know how I have a hull laser 2. I don't think I can get 3 of them and get them online. Actually, maybe I could. But do I want to? Meh. Meh. I think we'll have plenty of crew killing with the Dragonov anti-biobeam for phase 1 of the boss. I'm gonna do this. This. Hull laser Dragonov anti-biobeam. Alright, now we go into all the nebula jumps and get all of the jumps. And have half power all the time. Nice. 2 power down. I was hoping that was a 1 power 2 shot. That would be a straight upgrade to Ion Stunner. Alright, Manly Search was a success. Beam Drone Mark II. Do not like, do not want. Good dodge. Might be able to elitize my weapon system if the next sector is Rebel. True. Oh, I have a shield now. I literally forgot that I had a shield now after The entire run having no shields. That was a lot of pop-ups, bro. Stop popping up. No heals allowed. Beautiful. Yeah, there's no elitization I can do in civilian sector, I don't think. Give him hell. That's what I'm here for. And to chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum or something. Okay. Oh yeah, another one of the murder mystery fellow actors that I met last night. He's a younger kid who's, I think, just out of high school. His name is Dom, which is a cool name because character from Halo, not Halo, Gears of War. Wasn't there a guy from Halo, Gears of War named Dom? Anyway, he's a bit of a gamer. He loves the Arkham games. And I didn't know that the Arkham games, that there were like 6. Or if what he said was technically 7 when one was a spin-off or something. I had no idea the Arkham Asylum and Arkham... I didn't even know them all. I didn't know there were that many of those games. He's like, oh yeah, there's Arkham this. And he just named them off. I was like, holy crap. I'm an Arkham noob. I've only played like 2 of those. Didn't know there were like 6 or 7 of those. O2 value, door value. Get all subsystem value. Why the hell not? I was like, okay, that's a pretty good favorite franchise of games. Arkham games are great. Do this? Yeah, let's do that. It's not like he said he worships Pikmin or something. Now that would be a weird choice. Worships Pikmin. Sorry, you say the weirdest stuff sometimes, Mal. That's pretty funny, though. I mean, Pikmin was a good game back in the day. Definitely not all-time great game material, I feel like. But maybe there are some people who that's their all-time favorite game, you know? Who am I to judge? I'm a freaking FTL Salt experiencer, so my opinion on best games might not be most mainstream. Meow got down with some Pikmin, but it's not earth-shattering entertainment. True, true. Double bombs. Oh, I didn't hit at all, apparently. Stun bomb does nothing to Zoltan shield? What? The hell? Did I dodge it? Oh, the reclone bay, not. FTL is a popular, cool game. I don't know if I would agree with popular anymore. When I loaded up the stream and changed the game playing to FTL, do you know how many people I saw watching? Two people watching FTL streams. I feel like FTL is not really in the popular category very often in recent times. It's cool that he likes the Arkham game, but he said, I love Parappa de Rappa, then he'd be legendary. Now it's 27. Yeah, I don't know that 27 counts as a popular game. Pretty sure it doesn't. It's popular among masochists. There you go. Good old Parappa de Rappa. Parappa de Rappa. Alright, beam drone. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. We'll do it now. Do it now, do it alive. Does it have a defense 2 drone? Damn. It does. While poking up for the heavy laser, I will not. Ow. Hey, there, he stopped my shields. Was it smart targeted because I had his ult in there for power? I'm gonna go with yes. Probably not. But just to support my... Wow, he just walked through that beam. Support through my... experimenting, we'll say. Totally, that's totally the reason. Deleted, but we are still full health. The self-regeneration of this is very weird and interesting, but it's working pretty well. Meow, as always, picks my jokes up when Rand misses them with a straight face. Okay. Or maybe I'm just ignoring them because they're puns. Maybe Randy tries Mortal Kombat or Papers, Please. I've already streamed Papers, Please years ago. It's fun. It's a fun playthrough. Mortal Kombat, yeah, I'm not really a fighting game player. I played Street Fighter 2 way back in the day. But I don't know that I'm planning on picking up any fighting games anytime soon. We have a heal build from Bazaar going. I don't know if this is similar to the Bazaar heal builds, but okay. Flurchin with 60 months in a row, 5 years of total randomness. That is awesome, Flurchin. Thank you for all support, my friend. That is all-star levels right there. All-star levels. All-star legendary support. Oh, sniped by that asteroid. Get wrecked, bro. That was funny. The guy literally got sniped by an asteroid. I'm going for more of a faith build, but a bard build IRL. I do bard build in any game I play. Sadly, not enough games I play have bards in them. Superior Super Shield Overcharger, 1 power. Holy crap, where did I get this from? Because Schnikes, that's really good. Is that really good? The fewer shields you have, the faster these charge. So if I never have any shields, this might actually be quite good. Okay, this one doesn't help us, I don't think. Still has Abyssal Lantern. The only reason I have is because your strange fixation on it. So, hashtag blame Meow Zedong on that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the Fire Beam. I think it's just going to be better for crew count. Although, 20-second charge time is fine. It's fine. Clone Bay for giant alien spiders. Why not? Why not? Okay. Alright, what other upgrades can I even get? We have a whole other sector. Let's get value points right now. So we can't spend scrap on shields. I have all this extra scrap. This is double reward, I believe. Drone recovery arm would actually be quite nice, especially if I had bought that whole repair drone from earlier. But I did not. Still. Beam dooges. Did I just get 0 fires from a fire beam? You're making me regret my decision to sell that anti-bio beam game. That was trash. Trash is what I say. Trash. If you don't start fires, why the hell would I buy a fire beam game? Useless. Useless, I say. And the charge time is just so slow, too. I'm missing the upgraded fire beam from Eagle's Eye. That's like way faster and has guaranteed fire chance. Actually, I should have done this. I think I had the wrong weapons online, to be honest. Can I do another weapon upgrade? No, I need 999 scrap or a... Was there a rebel sector that can do weapons? Alright, I love me some free stuff. Don't want to dive for a store. I could, but meh. Abandoned, huh? Forced abandoned. Well, it is 2 guaranteed stores, I guess. Right after not going to a store. Level 302 for abandoned shenanigans. Oh, oh, we could get elitized cloaking. And then get elitized weapons from Sector 8. Okay, alright. Alright. Let's do it. Win his bomber fight, though. That's why I got level 302, though. You gonna board me? Oh, he has Zoltan. I have Zoltan shield, so he can't. Yet. Alright, level 4 shield hack. Fire beam is worthless against Zoltans. No weapons for you, bro. It's 80 scrap once you have level 3 cloaking, for what you remember. Okay. It's not too bad a price, honestly. I shouldn't have fired that ion stunner before. It's fine, though. It's fine. I think he's never going to get to board. It's honestly a pretty weak Lanius bomber, I think. Yeah, I'm really regretting selling anti-bio beam for fire beam because anti-bio beam would be able to crew kill this guy, and I really can't here. Not the first ship we've actually killed. That wasn't a... Auto scout? I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually. You know, earlier I said shield overcharger Goes faster the fewer shields you have, but that's actually only for the Zoltan shield, the fewer Zoltan shields you have, so... I could actually go double shield charger drones. I'm probably not going to. I don't think that's actually good. Shade Star Forges. Ascend your cloaking, 80 scrap. Good memory. RPG. Beautimus. We have elitized our Zoltan shield. Beautiful. Alright, get revive instead. I get this heavy laser. Oh man, do I go there? Problem is if I elitize what? I could do fire beam with elitization. I would need double elitization to go medium laser with this, which is a heavy laser too. Do I even care about keeping the defense drone? Well, I use it after phase 1 of the boss. I'm after phase 2 of the boss, or will I use it phase 1 and phase 3 of the boss? Probably. Double overcharge with long cloaking would let them replenish my Zoltan shield. Interesting. That is interesting. I'd take a flak. I think that might actually be a profit, so it's not terrible. Actually, I don't think it sells for quite 50, so it might not be a profit. It's fine, though. It's fine. I sold stealth weapons earlier. I really should have kept those. Stealth weapons plus... Plus this level of stealth would have been pretty crazy. Only 10 to 15 scrap loss, you think, from what we just picked up? Okay. Well, our weapon system is definitely made for ship killing, not crew killing right now, but that's mainly because we can't set fires, so... Alright, check the other store. Seriously consider stealth weapons if they have them. Pre-igniter, okay. Halberd beam. We use fire beam phase 1 of the boss fight. We swap to halberd beam. Which, actually, I'd probably swap out whole laser for halberd beam, or one extra power on that. I'm not gonna be able to fully use it, so maybe I swap this. I don't know. That's pretty luxury buys right there. Buy halberd beam and a pre-igniter for the lulz. Alright, do I crew kill? Don't even really need to. Pre-igniter, we just delete his shields and then we're good. Zoltan shield. Zoltan shield and pre-igniter. This is kind of a crazy OP build we got going on here. Should have had a whole laser shoot an empty room, it's fine. If I elitize weapons, I'd be able to use whole laser 2, Dragonov, and halberd beam. Oh my god, does he actually get out? This stupid game he does, doesn't he? F you, FTL. Charge time of freaking running away is so effing short. Only 15 seconds. I wish that was nerfed. That's so fast. Especially if they have cloaking, which obviously they had cloaking. Alright, give me a break from dodges. getting pretty darn good dodges ourselves here. No more weapons allowed, dude. So the crit, we know the crit happens when flak's firing at us, which is confusing because it makes the sound of a flak, and I think I'm getting attacked with a flak even when I'm not getting attacked with a flak. But flak sound going off is a good thing for us. I'm so conditioned to the sound of a flak firing when I'm not firing a flak to mean I need to cloak. Alright, what do we got? Sorry for the yawning. Like I said, I really need a day off, so I think Wednesday I'm gonna take a day off to recover. This has been a long, like, week and a half stretch of stuff. So forgive my, it's also Monday, so forgive my Monday yawning, please. Do I get a lot of Easter gigs? I wouldn't call it a lot. I would call it my church job is very busy on Easter. So I had 3 services starting at 7:15, 7:30 a.m. So I was there. I was at my church job from 7:30 to about 12:30. So what is that? 5 hours. And if you sing in a church like a Methodist church, you're singing high and loud stuff. So we sing the Hallelujah chorus and 3 other very high and loud pieces, 3 different services. So by the end of the day, my voice was like, bleh, just shot. But it was a good money-making day, so I'm not complaining, although I'm kind of complaining. It's more like, this is why I'm tired and vocally needing a bit of a rest. That's a lot of empty jumps, bro. Von Lania sector, don't be empty. Okay, I guess you're empty. Alright, running away. I'll attack shields. Don't mind control the pilot because that'll pull them into the piloting room. Mind control the shields guy. It also did not pull the pilot. Freaking hell, man. Okay, there it is. Sometimes there's like a delay where they run it. I don't know what caused that delay. Maybe the low health on the weapons guy or something? I'm not sure. I should be able to get the crew kill here, though, I think. Can that do it? Beautimus. Oh, I got a map at the end of the sector. I'm so glad. So useful, that map. Here's all the things you can't do. Now the question is if you want to take out the boss's beam in phase 1 and 2, since you only have a Zoltan shield going. That's a good consideration. Follow-up. Are there fun Easter songs? I mean... Fun Easter songs? I don't actually know that well. Like, I don't... Even though I have sang for a church job for so many years in my life, like... I don't know what an Easter song is. I don't know what a... other church holiday song is. I don't keep track of the liturgical significance of any specific song. So I don't have a good answer for you, sorry. tell me the name of some Easter songs, and I'll tell you if it's fun. Because if you can't think of any, I'm definitely not going to think of any. I can tell you Christmas songs, but even then, it's not the, you know, church Christmas songs that I think of. I think of the, like, Christmas carols that I sing, which some of them are church songs, but... Oh, we need to get the base for the boss. I mean, maybe it sounds, like, very jaded of me, but, like, most of the stuff at my church job, it's not stuff I would consider fun. It could be musically challenging and maybe even musically fulfilling, depending on the performance. Like, major works can be quite fun and interesting. But it's like, if somebody asks you, what's the most fun computer coding you do at your computer coding job? You'd be like, it's my job. It's not, I don't have fun computer coding, you know? That might sound, again, kind of jaded for being a singer, but I don't know, to me, fun songs are like popular type songs that I do, not songs I do at my church job. The Pope did die. I did see a bunch of Facebook posts about that, yeah. A lot of people are sad about that. To be able to reach the base right for the flagship, yeah. Your parents inflicted Catholicism on you, and you don't recall any Easter songs. Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about Catholic traditions at all. So. Alright, so let's get our weapon value point. Not value point, but elitization. Okay, so phase 1 we want fire beam for crew killing. We are pre-ignited. And we want to crew kill without boarding. We need an anti-drone. Probably not, but I think I am going to use shield drone. Let's see what we can do here. Power for days. What else do I even care about? Dodge and power, I guess. I'm gonna have shield drone on. Pack 3. Backup battery or cloaking. This is like the complete opposite of Mr. Keith's runs where I never have enough power. Now I'm like, wow, I have so much power, I don't know what else to spend my scrap on because I don't think I need any more power. So I guess I'll just go engines for more Reddit engine dodge chance. Come to think of it, Peter Cottontail might be the only Easter song. Here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity, Easter is on its way. Well, if you ask a person who's like a music minister at a church, Easter songs are things that are talking about Jesus. I don't want to get into religious stuff, but Christ the Lord is risen today is like the quintessential Easter song. So, but again, I don't want to get into super religious stuff, so.
Could you give me a goddamn break, you cheating ass mother effing game?
And a lot of my singer friends love to play this famously goofy John Dacre sings Easter songs. It's like a popular meme with singer friends. If you've heard of John Dacre,
How did you dodge everything? What?
you will know that name. Okay, and he hacked my hacking, which is really annoying for crew killing, but it should still be fine. Okay. I control you guys.
Could you give me a goddamn break, you cheating ass mother effing game?
Okay. The shield drone has actually been doing pretty good work. Go shield drone. Try not to do too much damage while still getting some more crew kills. How much health do you have? 11. Another crew kill. Nice. If we wait a little bit longer, we should get a couple more crew kills. There we go. Fire, crew kill. Just got a couple dudes. Damn it, where does I fire that? Oh, he burned down. Yay for fire. Alright. Alright, let's swap to halberd beam from... Well... I have to like lose my medium laser if I want to go like this, I guess. If I hack shields, I can full laser, empty room, Dragonov, shields or missiles or something. Something like this. Yeah, we do one anti-drone drone phase 2. 31 scrap. Power, I guess. Okay. We wait. Beep beep bo. Beep bo. Thinking of just cloaking for a really long time, but get the beam. But then, of course, he randomly takes out my epic cloaking, so I can't do level 3. That epic sucks. No, we are not getting good dodges here. Gosh, that's cool.
How did you dodge everything? You should have 0 goddamn dodge with this ship.
Alright, next volley should kill him. If I kill him, all those 2 guys are in the side room, that would be amazing. Damn. Let me get a crew kill here. Okay, burn. Burn, please. Okay, we healed from those shots. That's nice. Burn. Okay, side room bug. That seems good. That seems good. We'll go with that. Alright, ended up with not full health, sadly. Because I got one more, I don't know, beam drone shot or something. Did my anti-drone die? I swear I had one online. Did I forget to turn on my anti-drone? Probably got shot down. Okay, 24 scrap gets us. Sadly, nothing. Okay. Let us finish the Restorator or whatever this healing ship is. It's been a pretty good run, honestly. Pretty fun. A heal build is definitely not something we played very often, I would say. Nice.
No!
Okay, cancel that, although that was actually fine. Hey, we're at full health at the other run. It's poetic. The Wallfare. I'm not sure if that's a joke about welfare or what, but the Restorator, or aka the Wallfare, another crazy ship from RPGNerdos, and in this case, had no shields, but regen health. So, fun ship design, cool mechanic, and it worked pretty darn well. I was skeptical a bit at the beginning of the run, but nice one, RPG. Let's check that score. 62-44. Man, I feel like we're on a streak of over 6K scores on all your ships lately, RPG. That's pretty crazy. All the hits taken and still almost unscathed. Nice, nice. All right, well, that was a nice, chill run to start the day. I think we'll play a Mr. Key ship next, because I don't think Eagle's Eye is here yet. So, the salt usually flows on a Mr. Key ship, or has a chance to. So I'm a Sam Stress, use the restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hope you're having a great time chilling out on this Monday. When we come back, we'll play another awesome ship from you awesome people. See you in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.